But trust me, I had a very similar situation with my parents. Shall I narrate that? Well, as an individual, I am quite an average cook. I'm not very fond of cooking. I am very fond of eating, but not cooking. So my Bengali parents always insisted that I should learn how to cook. My brother should learn how to cook. They used to always explain to me that it's a life skill each and everyone should have, irrespective of the gender. But me being the lazy deep, I always, never wanted to get into the kitchen, chop vegetables, learn up the recipes. So I used to always, somewhat delay the process. But after all, finally, the lockdown, what happened? All of us had to do everything all by ourselves. There was no maid, there was no kamwali bai. So that time I was in a mess. So out of that, I was quite an average cook. I used to only cook, survival basis. All the meals I tried during lockdown was absolutely at a survival level. They were not very tasty or very bad also. But I used to, to make my mom and my dad happy, I used to always tell them, Acha, today I'm cooking Chinese, today I'm cooking soya chunk, today I'm cooking bhindi masala. And my brother used to always praise my cooking and say that, Deep is really turning out to be a good cook. Mom, you're right, this is a life skill. So I used to give a lie to them that, this lockdown seems to be a blessing in disguise and I'm learning how to cook. Once this lockdown was coming to an end and, flights had opened, my parents gave a, surprise visit. Trust me, not surprised, I was rather shocked. And they suddenly come and they park themselves. And the worst part, when they told me that, I really want to try tera haath ka khana. My mom really very confidently told me, Deep, we have come for the next 2 days. We are going to stay in Mumbai. I want to try your haath ka khana, whatever. Be it Chinese, be it Rajma, whatever. So I remember telling them about Rajma Chawal. That I really make good Rajma Chawal. It's not the truth actually. It's I make pretty average Rajma Chawal. But I told them I really make good Rajma Chawal. So I was in a fix. What to do? It's my parents. I have told them a lot of stories about my cooking skills. Abhi kya kare, kya kare, kya kare. So I looked up on Zomato. Zomato is always there to support people like us. So the Legacy Kitchen. I ordered 2 plates of Rajma. I cooked the rice in my own kitchen, boiled rice, and I ordered Rajma from Legacy Kitchen. So by the time my parents came to my place, they were at a guest house. I quickly threw the wrappers and the packaging and everything and served them. And I told them with a very heavy heart that the Rajma is made by me. And they loved it. See, they are Bengalis. They don't usually have a lot of Rajma Chawal. So they loved the Rajma Chawal of Legacy Kitchen. And with a heavy heart, I told them, boss, has been made by me. So for now, I was saved. But guess what happened? When I went to Kolkata after a few months, my parents had told all my relatives in Kolkata that, I can make really good Rajma Chawal. And all my relatives, my neighbor, all wanted to taste Rajma Chawal made by me, especially my sister and my aunt. Ab kya kare? Now they want me to really make it. And most of them were asking the recipe. At least tell us the recipe. If you're not free, you're on a vacation, we'll make it. What to do. So now what did I do? Now the final, how do I save myself? I quickly looked up on the YouTube. I got Mr. Sanjeev Kapoor's recipe. I saw the video thrice. I wrote down each and every ingredient. And I told my mom, I'm on a vacation. I will not cook. I need the maidservant to help me. And I will just supervise. So with that recipe, I took my maidservant supervision. I made the Rajma Chawal. And trust me, since it was Sanjeev Kapoor's Rajma Chawal, it was even better and simpler. So I was saved. So I told them, see, recipe, if you give it to different people, they will have their different versions. But since they love the Rajma Chawal, so they really forgot about the previous taste. They loved it. They said it's even better. So I was saved.